Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dan Giesick with a Star Citizen update video. There's been a lot of Star Citizen news in the past couple days, so I wanted to take it bit by bit and talk about it with you guys. In particular, the first thing that came out, I was pretty fired up about. And I don't know how you can not look at this as a good thing, but drop in the comments below if you don't think this is a good thing. So it was recently announced a couple days ago that Star Citizen has taken a $46 million private investment. Essentially what that means is they gave up 10% of the company for $46 million. And if you could do some basic math, that values the company at somewhere around $460 million, which is amazing for Star Citizen. We're not going to get into the valuation in terms of if it's worth it or not. But for what we're talking about here, I think it's a great thing because it gives Star Citizen some breathing room to finish the game and make it how they want to. They don't have to do anything crazy fundraising wise. They're locked and loaded. And I think it's cool that someone was willing to shell out. I think it was two guys willing to shell out $46 million for 10% of the company. So with that being said, in addition to that, the other thing that Star Citizen did is, or Cloud Imperium Games, which manages, Star Citizen, they released all the company financials from 2012 to 2017. And I'll tell you what, there's been some criticism about Star Citizen. There's people like, when's it going to come out? But the one thing you got to say about Star Citizen, they don't hide anything. They're completely transparent. And I'm sure they would have liked the game to come out a while ago, but at the same time, new technologies come out and they're continuing to push things on. So in terms of where I'm at, my level of excitedness or excitement for this game hasn't wavered at all. It's just being patient with it. So in addition to this, something that came out was kind of cool that I didn't take a look at because I wanted to save it for this video, was something that I'm really, really excited for, which is Squadron 42, which is a single player experience like the new Wing Commander. And so they put a release date on the beta, which is Q2 in 2020. But they put all these little features and roadmaps and what they're working on. And we're going to take a look at that in a second. Before we do that, I've been a little bit out of the loop in terms of the new ships that have been coming out. I've probably taken about 6 months away from the game. So there's a bunch of new ship trailers. I figured we'll check out those, and then we'll go to the Squadron 42 roadmap. But here we go. So this is the new 600i Touring, which is in Star Citizen 3.4, which is now available to the public.
The Origin 600i has been called a symphony in motion, channeled to create the ultimate in luxury and performance. And at the heart of any orchestration lies the tonal center of the experience.
It looks like a hotel room.
Resolution, comfort. When traveling the stars, the journey is just as important as the destination. I
do like the slick outsideness of it.
The 600i Touring Edition from Origin.
So I've got into that ship in game. I haven't seen this trailer or anything like that. I think this is a ship that's amazing, but it wouldn't be on my buy list just because I don't know the price point. I imagine it's at least a few $100s. And because of that, I wouldn't buy it, but I would love to buy it in game for sure. That's probably like the Rolls Royce of mid-level ships. This is very cool. Now, we did do a video on the new Freelancer variants, and it probably would have been helpful had I watched this prior to. But the Freelancer is my personal favorite ship in the game. It's like the Ford F-150. And finally, as of 3.4, they put in the variants. So there's always been the base model Freelancer. Now the variants are in it. So let's take a look at this to explain the different variants. Now, I understand it now after watching this.
It's nice to know there's one series of ships you can rely on. Like if the job calls for a little more cargo room, you can rest easy.
It's so wide. That's the one we're riding with right there.
Maybe you need to go that
extra thickness.
Mile. 4 dedicated fuel tanks will get you there.
So this is the one we did it in the video. I didn't know what the heck those things were, but it makes sense. So this is the Freelancer.
You're expecting trouble on the horizon,
where you get a little extra juice out of it.
Even the most brazen outlaw's gonna think twice, staring down 2 tailor-made missile launchers. Whatever life throws at you, we've got you covered. Misk Freelancer.
They do such a good job with these ship commercials. So in terms of how I would rank them, in terms of this versus everything else that's out there available for purchase, I would go Freelancer Max, the cargo, the extra cargo one. I think that's the top tier one. Second tier one, I would probably go See, I wouldn't go the military variant because you have so many other ships that are multi-crew that allow you to a little more beef. So I'd probably go exploring, military variant, then base model. But we have a Freelancer Max. We're going to keep that one. And these are the two ships. I have seen this trailer, but that I don't know a ton about. So this is the Arrow. I may have seen this trailer, but I don't remember.
There are some designs that transcend time.
But I also believe this is in 3.4 as well.
We look to the past for inspiration.
I think I've seen this.
To craft the light
Memory of
fighter
the Young Squirrel
of the future. Unmatched design. Best in class maneuverability.
I mean, you watch it makes you want to play some more Star Citizen.
Bewildered.
I like the cockpit.
After all, how can you kill what you can't catch? The 2949 Arrow from Anvil. Rise above.
That's very cool.
Available now. See your authorized Anvil
So
dealer for
right
details.
away, I would compare this to, you know, the Aegis Gladius, right? So those are your two light fighters. So you have the Arrow and the Gladius. I wasn't, you know, like I'm like, okay, I don't need another light fighter. We have a Gladius, but I'm like, the design's cool, but I like, from what I saw there, I like the cockpit. It just seemed really nice, and I like the chain gun, because the Gladius is nice too. We have a variant in that, but it always seems like it lacks a little bit of punch. All right, and then this is, I think, the newest one. If this is in the game or if they just announced this.
There's a new hunter stalking the skies.
This feels very
Take warning.
Blade Runner-ish.
Maximum pilot visibility. Daunting suppression options.
Suppies on it.
Riskless onboard detainment.
I think that's really cool. So that's like a little you bounty hunting. You throw someone in the slammer, they're literally stuck on your ship.
All at your fingertips. The predators have become the prey. The 2949 Hawk from Anvil.
A little neon
Rise
flavor
above.
to it. So here's the thing, you know, I watch all these videos, you get hyped to play Star Citizen, and I am hyped to play Star Citizen, and I feel like I want to address this in this video because there's been some sporadic Star Citizen gameplay videos on the channel. And I'll say this, after playing it, I'm excited to play it again, but I'm not going to officially announce a return of a series or every single morning, you know, this video is going to come out. I don't think there's not enough content in it for it to be a regular everyday series. But I think, you know, from here on out to expect 1 to 2 videos per week on Star Citizen on the channel, I think that's pretty accurate. I could see myself sitting down for one play session a week or doing videos like this. Like, this was a lot of fun to do because there's stuff to cover, stuff that I hadn't seen, stuff we could talk about, like comparing the Arrow versus the Gladius. And so I think it may be fair to say to expect 1 to 2 videos per week on this channel about Star Citizen, because I think there's so much stuff that's continuing to come out now. There is a lot of stuff to explore in a gameplay, you know, where I can do it 1 to 2 times a week. So I know some people have been asking, hey, Dan, where's the Star Citizen videos? I think this is a good example of that. And with that being said, I didn't expect this video to go this long. And I want to dedicate an entire video to Squadron 42 going through this. I'm going to not look at any of this. I'm going to save it for the next video. And we'll do another video just looking at the Squadron 42 roadmap. And we'll take a look at some Squadron 42 stuff in depth. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know what? I feel like I haven't done this in a while to do like a little dive into the Star Citizen content that's not the gameplay. Because that's... Looking back at all the Star Citizen videos on the channel, I think why I enjoyed it was that I wasn't just logging in every day and just playing gameplay. I did videos that, you know, were looking at ship trailers, look at, you know, the new videos that come out on the Star Citizen channel. By the way, all those videos, I'll link in the description below. I'll just put a link to the Star Citizen main channel because that's where I watched all those videos at. But I think, you know, this was cool to do, and I just did it on a whim, just to do a Star Citizen video that wasn't just me logging in and playing. Well, those I know are a lot of fun, and I have a lot of fun with them. This is cool to stay updated. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this style of update video on Star Citizen, given our take, and I look forward to reading your comments below saying, you know, almost like the fact checking. You know, you watch some of those sports shows like Around the Horn, and there's the guy that checks the facts. I know I don't know if the Hawk is in 3.4, but let me know the things that I messed up on so we can correct them in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the Star Citizen update video. If you guys do, clicking a like button is the best way to drop an electronic crypto like token in our back pocket and say do more of it. And I'll see you guys next time.